Hi, this is Rachel Bass, musculoskeletal radiologist at UAB, here to provide some rad ways to Zoom and improve residents' educational experience in a remote learning environment. The first initiative here is to use Zoom while checking out residents' cases. Remember to log in with the Zoom icon on the desktop using your UAB account, which is HIPAA compliant. Simply click New Meeting to start a meeting. The next step is to invite residents. There are many options here. Choose which is the least stressful to you. Just hover over the information icon at the top left of the screen, which will display the meeting ID and password. This is randomly generated each new meeting that you start. You can provide this to the resident over the chat box or over the phone. Alternatively, you can copy the link and send it to the trainee via an email. Unfortunately, you cannot paste the link to the primordial chat function at this time. Alternatively, you can create a recurring meeting. This is the most streamlined way, in my opinion, for remote teaching. Simply click Schedule when you've logged into Zoom and select Recurring Meeting at the top. Then select Personal Meeting ID, which will automatically populate with the passcode to match. This information is unique to you and your UAB account and does not change. Imagine this as being your personal office. Because of this, I've kept my own information hidden. Defaults for video and audio are listed here and can be changed once the meeting starts. When you establish this meeting, an email will automatically be generated. I selected Outlook and sent it to myself for a test run. Under these advanced options, you can enable residents to log in before you and mute them automatically when they join. But do take warning, this does not mute you when you start the meeting. When you are ready to open your recurring meeting, simply click this arrow under New Meeting. Select Use My Personal Meeting ID. And then when you click New Meeting, it will bring you into your personal meeting room. You can use this same drop-down menu to copy the link to the meeting room. Just paste the link in an email and send it to the resident. The next right way to Zoom is to keep the session open and ready. By inviting the resident first thing in the morning, you will create an open line of communication during the day and decrease the friction to discuss seemingly small findings or answer quick questions. You likely won't notice that Zoom is running in the background until you or the resident unmutes for a moment of collaboration or checkout. Just remember, if you use this method, the meeting room will time out if no one else joins you. The next important key to remote education is sharing your screen. Click this green button at the bottom of your meeting screen, which will pop up this menu asking which screen you'd like to share. You will see all four of your pack screens will be populated with a number at the top. For me, my middle two vertical screens are 3 and 4. I choose which one I want the residents to see and click Share. The screen you've shared will now be outlined in lime green. Your screen sharing toolbar will be located at the top of your far right screen. This toolbar can be expanded by hovering over it. From here, you can allow the trainee to control your shared screen via this remote control icon. Simply select the name of the participant you would like to control your screen, and they now have access to scroll, window and level, etc., using the study that you've displayed. The resident can still see your mouse, and you can also scroll through the study to show them interesting things. They also can request access to remote control on their end using their same icon. When you're ready to regain full control, simply click the Abort Control button. The screen is now all yours again. After you've discussed pertinent findings, residents often appreciate seeing the edits that you make to their report in real time. Do this simply by dragging PowerScribe from your far right screen to the shared screen and edit it from there. This is obviously optional. And finally, our last Rad Way to Zoom recommendation is to make yourself visible using a webcam. This may decrease the risk of depersonalization over time and burnout. If you'd like to use one, simply purchase the webcam of your choice and mount it to a monitor. It can be reimbursed through your book and travel fund. And don't let your office space be a hindrance. You can choose a virtual background under the video menu. It adds a different vibe to check out, especially when you're sitting on a secluded beach. That's all I have. This is an evolving area of education, and we welcome you to explore the best ways for you to participate. For more tips and tricks, Dr. Desiree Morgan has created some other resources that you can explore at the website below. Thanks for joining.